What's up, everyone? It's Snapper77. Welcome back to the channel there. Today we're looking at a war we had the other day versus Grooters was the name of the alliance, I believe. That's them, yeah. We ended up winning this war. It was a pretty favorable matchup for us for a change. We had quite the alliance rating edge over them. But going into a war like this, you can never be too cautious because they, there's a reason why they're in Platinum 3 being a 12 million alliance, so you would never want to take an opponent lightly. We really needed this win. We've been sort of 50-50 this year. Last year we were 18-5. So yeah, this was a much needed war to keep us in the hunt there. And my first node up was against first couple nodes were up against mutants. I was unblockable L1 on this first node. I was thinking Cyclops probably, or yeah, Cyclops. That's usually who it is on unblockable L1. It ended up being Cyclops. It's not really a hard match at all for Sparky. This node has that Fury though, so you have to be careful. You can't take too long in between attacks, otherwise he builds up Fury really fast there. So I didn't build up any poise charges. You can see the Furies were starting to stack already. Even with just 3 poise charges, it doesn't take Sparky too long to take him down anyways. So I didn't want to end up taking a block there for like 15% damage. So that was the first match in the books there, and I headed on to the stun immune enhanced abilities and Bane node. It was showing a 6-star mutant unduped. I checked his profile out, and it was a Cable. So Sparky eats this node up pretty nicely too. The biggest concern for me on this node is Bane. The plan is just to go in and build up some few poise charges and block and bait a heavy attack, and then counter, and then just bait some specials and try and get him down as quick as I can, and try and time everything so that Bane wasn't going to be an issue for taking on some unnecessary damage. Bane's can be a kind of a pain sometimes when see, I got lucky there. He baited the special just in time for me to attack. Had he have not cooperated there, I probably would have been eating some Bane damage there. So was lucky enough and fortunate not to take any Bane damage on there. On to my next node there. I parked at the node and waited for 5 energy before I attacked, and then I threw on some boosts. I knew it was going to be, I checked the profile out ahead of time, and it was going to be a 455 blade. And my biggest concern on this node was his ability to shrug off parry at high power levels. And actually, that ended up almost costing me the match there. I attacked him, or I parried him and went for an attack later in the match where I shouldn't have, and thankfully I had the invulnerability boost on, and I was able to recover and finish the match off with getting a full attack bonus. This was a good war for me, other than that I made one mistake in this match there where I attacked after a parry and got burned, but I was also fortunate enough to the opponent didn't place a champion on the power shield node, which was really I was really happy about that for sure. I didn't have to worry about no morning stars on power shield, which has been giving me a little bit of trouble the last few wars. So that was an extra bonus. Here I was just going to build up as many poise charges as I could with Sparky there until he was backed into a corner, and then I was going to parry him and then attack and then build up for my L2. See, at low power levels, the parry is still pretty effective, but then also Limber is also in play on this node. So you can see it wore off there, and I got burned bad, and that bleed damage was pretty costly. I was able to recover there. I was a little bit worried there because he was still full health there. drop the L2 here, and then I gotta fight smart now. I can't make any more mistakes, so I just hopefully get to be able to evade that L2 with his auto evade. And what's nice about evading his L2, it backed into a corner with the auto evade, is you can actually punish his L2. You can't normally punish his specials at all unless you're pinned in the corner or he's pinned in the corner. So that worked out nicely there. Same thing right here, and then punished the L2, and then just come in for the win. And that was node 24. It got by the skin of my teeth there, but was pretty happy about the attack bonus, so that was the main thing. This war, we did really good in this war. We only gave up, I think, as a BG, we only gave up 6 kills. So we got 100% and giving up only 6 defender kills, which was really good. BG2's been rolling pretty good in my opinion lately. We've got some pretty good chemistry going on here now in AW. We've got a great group of guys. This node coming up was a Mystic 5-star. I checked his profile out. He wasn't showing any 455s, so I was thinking it was probably going to be like a 345 Mordo or something like that, or possibly a diverse rank up, maybe like a Jane Thor or something like that, or a Loki. It ended up being Mordo. This node, this is a very easy fight for Magic. She kind of eats Mordos for breakfast. It's just basically typically almost like doing an AQ mini boss fight. I wasn't worried about the L3 there because I had my invulnerability boost on, so I wasn't worried there at all. 0 damage. Plus Limbo was actually going, so Limbo would have saved the damage, recovered the damage even if I didn't have the invulnerability boost on. A lot of times you can do that with Magic. Actually, you can time it if you can use her Limbo as to eat an L3 and power drain the opponent. But yeah, saying that, you have to be careful too that the L3 that he drops isn't going to be enough to kill you. So here I was just gonna do the old wall trick there. He had the power gain going, so I decided to come in with the heavy attack to shut the power gain off. And then I was going to bait the heavy, put him to the wall, then shallow evade intercept, backdraft, whatever you want to call it. The L2, attack into his block, bait intercept, and just keep going. And then he was down. And that was my war up to here. Flash ended up taking the poison node there. I would work at night, so I didn't get to see any more action in this war. Everything was all done by the time I woke up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.